So we all have our things that we like to do, and we like to remember those things. And the best way to remember the things that you like to do is to take pictures. And well, we all have a cell phone, and we usually just take pictures with our cell phone. But the problem with that is a lot of times it looks completely different from what you actually want it to look like. So you go out and buy a camera, right? And you're just has a lot of buttons, you don't know what it does. You go in the menu, and then it basically just tells you to put it in auto mode, which is that green thing in the dial that's usually up there. So, well, auto mode basically just does the same thing as your camera would do, just with a little better quality. So the way you want to be able to control this camera the full way, and the way you make it control it is moving it to manual mode, which is the M. And well, when you're manual mode, you get all these settings: ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. Well, what do they mean? The one thing in common that they have is that they all go up and down in brightness. So if they all go up and down in brightness, well then why do you have to learn each or one of those individually? Well, they act differently, and they all should work together. So here's in a small overview of what they do, and now we're going to go a little more in depth on it. So with aperture, it's basically how wide and how narrow your lens is. So as you can see, the wider it is, the background from the subject, it's a little out of focus, but it's letting a lot of light in. So here's another example. You can see the candle in her hands are completely in focus, but everything that's around her is out of focus. So here's the complete different thing. The lens and the camera will be completely narrow, and you can see that everything that's around her, you can actually see it's not out of focus. So you can play around with them. Next up is ISO. Well, ISO you have to be really, really careful with that, because if you push it up too much, it's going to give you a lot of grain or noise to your picture, because it's your digital brightness. So here's two examples. The one on the right, she's well, as you can see, there's a little bit of grain, but it worked for that picture because we were in my attic, so my attic's kind of creepy, so we kind of wanted to show that. And the one to the left, she looks like a standard portrait, you know? So that's how you can play around with those. And shutter speed is a little weird because it's basically how fast the camera's working. So the camera inside has mirrors, so the mirrors open up and close. So if you have your shutter speed really short or slow, it has a lot of motion blur, but it's letting a lot of light in. And oftentimes you can't really use it. Like that one, it's blurry and it's not good. And then the opposite would be your shutter speed going really fast, so it freezes everything. Take that picture. It's easy to jump in and it's completely frozen. So I know I said, you know, oftentimes you can't use shutter speed because it will like make everything blurry. But if you work all these together and add more things like tripods and stuff, you can do things like that instead of just taking your standard pictures and boring pictures. You can use all of the manual things that you have in your camera, and you can go and take pictures like those and be creative with it.